Nathan here, welcome back to a new video and a new career mode we're going to be starting. It's with Plymouth Argyle, and it's sort of like a road to glory career mode because we're in the bottom league and we've got to get all the way up, hopefully to the Premier League eventually. Don't know how far this is going to go, but they're also one of the teams that are tipped to get promoted this year. And I thought, instead of starting from the bottom, like a really bottom team, we could start with a good team in League 2, see if we can improve them and get them up the league. So if you start with an underdog team, usually it doesn't go well in the first season because you don't either have a large budget or have the players to get you up there. So that's the reason why I chose Plymouth. It was a toss-up between Notts County and Plymouth. I chose Plymouth because Notts County I don't really feel them because they're not very high up in the actual League 2 table right now. So the squad here, we'll take a look at it, is mainly strong. Two main players. We've got Good Willie and we've got Graham Carey, who's actually a very good player. I've actually been to watch Plymouth, but also not a Plymouth fan. I went to watch them with Sporting Oxford, and it was a 2-2 draw, and we beat them 1-0 earlier in the season. They did have, I would say, arguably a few. They have about the same strength team now, but they did have a few good players last season that have now left, like Greg Wild on the left, and Curtis Nelson, who now plays for Oxford at centre back, very good centre back. But the team overall looks pretty strong. The two centre backs are pretty aging. As you can see, they're getting near their 30s, but that's fine for this season. We've got the best goalkeeper in the league. I think he's 32, but that's going to be fine for this season. The fullbacks are the main area of concern. They're not very high rated for this league. They're average and they're about 30. And we've also got the midfield. We've got this 32-year-old guy who I'm going to look to replace as well. And the wings we could look at as well, because this guy I think is on loan. And they're only like 62 rated players, but we don't really need to buy too many players, which is always a good thing because we can save up and save our money for the January transfer window. We can get players for free. So these are the players that I looked at. Some of them are more realistic than others. I do want to make the transfers realistic because I'm not going to go just sign like Championship first teamers coming down to League 2. That's not really how it works. So I've started scouting all these players. Garmston, they're all from League 1 or League 2. I've got one from a couple of Rotherham players. This guy we're scouting. A lot of players that I would believe would move. This Calvin Phillips is a bit optimistic, but I just scouted him anyway. I've got Luke Berry, obviously a Cambridge United player, good player in real life, and we have a lot of left backs here. Benning, Avina, just players I think will sign. So we're going to advance time until we get to the obviously. Actually, let me show you this first. So we're in the National Cup, or the European International Cup, sorry, and we're playing against some pretty average teams, to be honest. And we should be able to win this just through simming. So I'm not going to play any of the games, and also the. This one here is it. That's the budget. So I'll show you the budget. We have 1.7 million because I got the 60% bonus and 17 grand on the wage period, so no problem there. And we also have we have to set up a youth scout and sign 2 players and play them in 10 matches. So that's probably what I'll do with the majority of the funds if we get any. It doesn't matter if you fail these, by the way. I've got down to like 63 and still kept the job. I'll manage your rating anyway. You go down to like a red bit. I don't know how much it takes you to get fired. And also we have gain automatic promotion, which should be easy. There's 3 places. We don't even have to win the league. And we have to reach Emirates FA Cup 3rd round, which isn't too much of a hard task. That's basically where the Premier League sides come in, the 3rd round, I think. So if we get a Premier League side, we've already reached our objective. And we have to finish with a margin of 8.5 million, which is probably looking a bit unrealistic. But I reckon we can achieve that one and probably achieve both these, so I reckon we should be good and not have to worry about the more financially based ones for now. And also, what else was I going to show? That was it, wasn't it? Okay, so I'm going to cut to the point in which we go into the first game. Okay guys, we have now reached the first game. It's against Hamilton. We're just going to sim it. hopefully we can get at least a point. I think we can beat the other two teams. I think this is the best team in the group. So I will skip, and we get a 2-0 victory. Yeah, but that's decent. I just don't want to pick up any injury before the season starts, because usually, if you pick up a lengthy injury, the season starts like I think mid-August as well. So if you get like a 2-month-long injury, you haven't got exactly a lot of time before the start of the season, so it does affect you that way. So we're just going to wait. We're just going to go into the next one. We have a final scout report here on Luke Berry, actually. So someone wants to play, I'll give them a game. We got just a final scout report on Luke Berry. We're going to wait for all the others though first. 65 rated. They want 600,000 value for him, so we'll look at that later once we get all the other scout reports back, because they do turn out to be useful in terms of what you're going to be paying for players. Depends if you're overbidding or not. Usually it is a bit of a waste of time, but I still like to do it anyway. We're going to go in against Chamois FC from I think they're French, and we're going to win 2-1 anyway. So that is what it is. I think we're probably already through now anyway. And yeah, I'll go into the last game against FC Lugano in the group stage. Hopefully we'll pick up a victory to end off on 3 out of 3 games won. And we do. Tanner seems to be scoring a lot of goals. I'm going to see actually if he's actually on loan or not. I should probably list some players up. So we've actually gone down in the manager rating all the way already. I should probably list up some players for loans. Bentley. He's probably our second goalkeeper. Now we have another one. It's okay. He can go. We can get rid of this guy. Can probably always already here. I've only just joined. How about buy this guy? Recently joined. This guy recently joined. See what I mean? All the League 2 clubs change every season. These are loanees. Where's this guy on from? Bristol City. Yeah, Tanner is on loan from Reading. So that's about it. There's no one else we can actually really list up a sale that I want to, so it's not going to bother with that. And have we got any more scout reports back? We've got tournament prize money, 300,000. No, not yet. We'll delete all these emails anyway. Just get rid of them. Also, these are the training exercises I have set up. Just to film the few of the young players, mainly players that aren't in the first team, but apart from our Free Crowd there, Fraucald there, whatever his bloody name is. A lot of players that are younger, and I want to come into the team, especially like Sonny Bradley at centre back. All a few good players. So hopefully we get them up a few ratings and help them progress. Guys, we're at the next game in the semi-finals now. So hopefully we can pick up another win, get us into the final as it goes. We win 2-1 again. Easy so far for us. Have we got any scout reports back? No, we've got more tournament prize money. Okay, guys. So we're playing at Chamois again in the final. We're away from home now. We should probably win again. And we lose 2-0. Oh dear. So we lost in the final. But it doesn't really matter, it is what it is. It's good to see that we've progressed. How much money did we get in total? We got about 800,000. That's probably about half what we'd have got if we'd won it. But I'm not really too fussed. We still haven't received any youth reports back, which is a bit worrying. And we'll do this. I want to do this training first. See if we get any. I don't think we get any. Oh, we did. We got Bradley's gone up in a rating already. It seems to be easy to progress the lower rated players a lot. They can go up quite fast. And when they get to like the 60s, high 60s, they usually stop progressing. Anyway, I'll rejoin you when we got some of the scout reports back. So we got an offer here, and we got a lot of the scout reports back as well. We've been loaning out our goalkeeper for 2 years to Bury, who are in the league above us. Doesn't really make sense, but we'll be trying to. We'll take it. I don't really care. So we've got Volks here, who's 64 rated, but 22 years of age. Calvin Phillips, he's got a value of 1 million. We're not going to be able to afford him. Wallace. Actually, it's probably easier if we go on the. We go on the shortlist, I think it is. Yeah, that we can see the ratings here. We got Benning, Avina, you know, lots of high 60s players. We'll put in an offer for Brown here. We'll just match his valuation. I think that's probably a good bet. He's not on high wage either. Yeah. So that should be alright. We got 400,000 there for Benning. Townsend, yeah, I'll bid for him. Bid 500,000. And on midfielder, for the midfielders, probably going to go in for Banks, maybe. He looks decent. He's recently joined the club. Wallace then looks like a good bet. He has several years remaining on his contract, so I'm going to bid 600,000. They might accept that. He's only 24 as well, so he probably has a lot of room to grow. I'm not going to go for Skugel because he's only got 12 months remaining and we can actually sign him. Should I make any other offers? I really like to look at Garmston if I'm honest, so I'm probably going to go and... Wait, what's the difference in wages here? Wow. Okay, so they're pretty much on the same. I'll probably go in for Garmston. Again, match his valuation of 500,000, and we'll see if we get anything back. Alright, so we got some offers, I guess, back from counter offers mainly, because they said they all want within a region of 700,000. So for Garmston, I think they wanted, yeah, look, 755. I reckon we can get them at that. I reckon that's a safe enough. They'll probably accept that. And same with this guy. They only want, we'll probably go for just 600,000 maybe. Let's go 625. They might accept that. All I want to do is get them all on all accepted up, so then it'll be easier. I'm probably less likely to go for Lee Brown as well because he actually has 1 year remaining on his contract as well, and he'd be a good player to sign next season. But as a backup, probably going to go in from anyway at 650,000. I think I've been saying 6,500 all this time. Anyway, we'll see if they accept any of these. Okay, guys. So they have Scunthorpe and Bristol have accepted our offers for their respective fullbacks. Townsend more likely to go for because he hasn't got an expiring contract. He's going to be an important first team player for us. £3 a week. Same for Lee Brown. We'll just get him all finalised, and hopefully that we'll get one back from Garmson as well, who's probably my favourite to go for right now. We're going to set him as we'll set him as crucial because he has that role at Bristol. And yeah, we'll wait to get some more back from the others. Okay, so they have rejected it again. They do want that 700,000 for him. 770, so I'm going to offer them 700,000. And also I forgot to mention that we were actually rejected by Sheffield United because lots of clubs came in offering 700,000, so I'm probably more likely to go for... who else did I bid on? I don't think I bid on anyone else, did I? Let's check. Transfer negotiations. What ones have I sent? Yeah, I've only bid on one midfielder. We're probably going to go in. We'll probably go in and bid for Luke Berry. I think he can play. I think he can play centre mid, so that'll be alright. Maybe gonna bid on Skugel as well. Why not? He's a bit more expensive. Yeah, let's go for Berry. we'll bid. They want. I'll bid 700. I'll bid 675,000. See what they say to that. He's got a big wage as well for a League 2 club, which is surprising. So yeah, I think the others have accepted their contracts. If I'm not mistaken, no, they haven't yet. So we'll advance time a bit, see if they do accept. That's old. I've responded to that. We'll send this guy on loan to Cambridge United, and we'll just advance time one more time. Hopefully we get. Why am I going down my manager ring still? Jordan Bentley can go on loan for 2 years. Hopefully now he's declined. Why? Oh, he wants a bigger role. Alright. 4 years. There you go. Alright. So hopefully now that the others accept. Hey guys, so they want 1.1 million for Luke Berry, and I'm not willing to pay that. I'm probably going to pay. I'll offer them 800. From 900k, I'm going to say. They should say yes to that, because that is pretty ridiculous otherwise. But Townsend has accepted his contract at last. I'm not really too fussed about Garmston anymore, because they keep rejecting. Yeah, we're going to go for Townsend, because he's higher rated, he's 23. We're going to reject Lee Brown. Hopefully we can try and sign him in January on a free. But other than that, not really too fussed. Probably should have looked at a few more midfielders. What I did have in mind was I'm probably going to have to go in for Skugel again. Maybe just to get. He's an important first team player. He has 1 year remaining on his contract, so maybe we can actually pick him up on the cheap. I'll go for 400,000. But usually at this point, all the teams come bombarding in, demanding, offering silly amounts that often we can't actually afford to pay. But we've got a game coming up, which we will play, I imagine, in this episode. Yeah, look, they've already outbid us. We'll bid. I'm going to go back in for him. Also send another one off. I'm going to bid 700,000. Hopefully that'll ward off any competition, because I want to get a new midfielder in before that game. Actually, it looks unlikely. We won't get him in before the game, but we want to get him in as soon as possible. Yeah, Cambridge United have accepted 900,000 for Luke Berry. Good. We'll meet his contract demands. I want a 5-year contract, and I want a crucial first team player, because I want to stay here for a while. Is it on the game? Are we on the game day? Is it game day? Yeah, it's game day. So, I think we're going to play this one. Yeah, we'll play this one. It's an away game. We'll play the first game of the season. So yeah, here we are in the first game against Cheltenham. I had to pause it because I messed up the intro. So yeah, we're just going to get this game underway. Hopefully we can get 3 points. I am playing on world class difficulty, as I said. And I don't think I said that actually. But we're debuting our new fullback anyway. So hopefully we can get off to a good start. Come on. Got a counter on here. Go on. Oh, where did he come from? Take it past him. Come on. Donaldson. 1-0. Easy. Again, we should be beating these lot. They are one of the worst sides in the league. But it's always a good start when you get a goal from cutting off a corner like that, cutting inside, and a very nice finish actually for a player of his rating. Let's go. Out wide, inside, Kerry, over the top, nice. You got me for that. Easy, 2-0. We're really on top here. I'm absolutely dominating. Never even had a chance. Showing our class. This was a great goal. Nice play from Good Willie and Kerry in particular. I think, is it Fox who finished it off, or is it Fraukow? No, it's Fox. Good goal, 2-0. I'm going to make some subs at half time to just freshen up the team, try some new players out, because we're not in any risk of losing this game at the moment. Alright, so half time, we're 2-0 up. Pretty easy so far, pretty straightforward. Gonna make some subs just to try some new players out. As I said, Jervis probably gonna try throw him on. He can play a striker actually, so throw him on up front. Well, now I'll tell you what. We'll put Jervis in behind. No, we won't actually. We'll sub Tanner off. We'll put Brunt there, and we'll just switch them around. And maybe I'll bring it. Should we bring Slew on? Slew no, because Donaldson's been playing well. We'll take off, move Fox to the other side, and put Smith on. So I doubt these have any change, but I just want to try them out. So yeah, we're going to jump into the second half. Hopefully we can get couple more goals to really put the nail in the coffin. Into Brunt. Oh, what a goal! Straight off the bench, Brunt scores. This is really quite easy for world-class difficulty. It was a nice goal, in all honesty. The chip through balls seem to be causing Cheltenham's defence a lot of trouble. Especially this one. Look, it was really a run to nothing. I could have played it through on the ground, but really nice. And their goalkeeper couldn't do anything. 3-0. We've definitely won the game now. Let's get going. Inside. Another goal. Another goal. Another goal. 4-0. I think it's Brunt again who scored. Yeah, coming off the bench, scoring 2 goals. Pretty good. 2 sort of volleys as well. This one was a bit weird because he sort of had the shot initially, got blocked, set him up nicely. Goalkeeper is really shit, if I'm honest. He's really poor. Through his legs. Yeah, it's not looking good. Through ball. Over the top. We're in again here. Inside to Brunt. Brunt! Hat-trick! What is it? They're so bad. Cheltenham are awful. We scored another. Brunt's got a hat-trick. Just coming off the bench. This is crazy for a first game. Never got this lucky. It's usually really close actually on semi-professional. No, not semi-professional. World class. I'm pretty sure I'm on world class because I said it is world class when I made the career mode. But it just feels too easy. Oh, could be a consolation. That was a good chance. Good job. We have the best keeper in the league though. Full time. We had a bit of a counter attack going there, but we did lose the ball. 5-0 it finished, and a resoundingly easy game. Brunt scores a hat-trick after coming off the bench. I assure you I am on world class, which is my usual difficulty. I'm not going to up it because we'll have to see how it goes. It's just one game, but this was crazy easy. I mean, they are a really shit side. They were absolutely shy, but let's not kid ourselves here. But they had one good chance in the 90th minute, as you would have saw, of that header. But overall, just a really easy game. Really happy with the team actually. It's really good. Carey is going to be an absolute gem throughout the season. So just going to wait for the first episode. Leave a like for a new one if we can. I don't know. I don't know. I'm going to set a like target, but just like if you enjoyed. Comment if I can improve in any way, or any signings you want to pick up. I guess any young players in particular would be very helpful. So yeah, have a good one. Cheers.